So he did Locked Unforgotten. He got the result. I mean, even before Locked Unforgotten, he had done so many things with amazing results. And then there was the Bloody Clash, or is it Bloodshed?
Yeah, Bloody Land.
Bloody Land. Yeah, then there was Bloody Land. And then now we seem to have the results.
Yeah, we have cleansed.
We do?
Yes, we have cleansed land now.
Yeah. Okay, so Seth Kwame Boateng is my colleague. We're all so proud of him anytime he does something. So, you know, it's good to be talking to you.
We thank God, and I'm grateful to you for having me here.
Yeah. Okay, so on the back of the Bloody Land,
yes,
we have something new. What is it?
So we went there 2014. That is, went to Nang Panduri when they were fighting. And you know, Nang Panduri was in the news for all the wrong reasons. They were killing each other. There was this fight between the Konkombes and the Bimobes over a parcel of land. Because of that, they were killing each other. And a number of them had left Nang Panduri. Teachers had left, schools shut down, businesses halted. Everything had come to a standstill. So I wanted to really understand why they were doing that. So 2014, I went there and I was arrested. You know, they had curfew there, so I got there 6 and I was arrested. But I managed to convince them and also let them know.
Your policemen friends saved you.
Yeah, exactly. I made a few calls and I was saved. But that day, they didn't allow me to sleep in that town.
Okay.
They escorted me to Bunkurugu Yoyo to sleep there.
Okay.
Yeah. So we spent time speaking to the people, trying to understand the issues, trying to understand why they were fighting, why they were killing each other. And we produced a documentary called Bloody Land. The land was bloody. And because of this documentary, they stopped fighting. So now the land is cleansed. They had to do a whole lot of things, some rituals, blood burial, all those things. They had to do that to pacify the gods and also tell them that they don't want to fight again, so they should help them. So we have cleansed land, and we are showing that.
For real? For real. So there's absolute peace.
Yes. Yes.
Because, you know, I think what I got from your documentary was that this is like one family tree. These are like siblings fighting. Okay,
Bunkrugu had to do with siblings.
Okay.
Nang Panduri is between the Bimobes and the Konkombes.
Oh, okay. So that's two factions, two ethnic groups.
Yeah. And it's interesting to see the leaders eat together now, stay in the same house, go to church together. You wouldn't believe this.
Why couldn't they do that before?
I think they had not really assessed the impact of what they were doing until maybe we did this to let them know the cost and the effect of what they were doing to themselves. You know, anytime you highlight on the cost of something, you let the parties know the alternatives or the best things they are losing. So probably we made available some alternatives and we made them know what they were losing because of the conflict. Yeah. And that prompted them to end it.
Amazing. But this cleansed land is showing today.
Yeah, 6:30 on this channel, and the part 2 today, part 1 today, part 2 tomorrow. Same time, 6:30 on this channel.
Yeah. How much did it cost you putting this together?
Oh, in terms of what?
Everything, cash and all.
You know, cash, as always, multimedia will support you, logistics and all those things, but the energy and, you know, it takes a lot of energy from Accra to Nang Panduri is very far.
That's a long way.
The road, terrible, where to sleep, a problem. Some of us used to conditions in Accra, you know, when we travel outside Accra, then that's the beauty of the job.
How many days did you spend putting this together?
Oh, I spent about 4 days in Nang Panduri, trying to visit all the bloody spots, trying to get the chiefs to speak to, going to the schools, trying to understand what facilitated the peace process. Yeah.
Okay. So, you know, we all have to wait for 6:30. But the good thing, having said Kwame Boateng on the AM show this morning, is that you get to watch at least 5 minutes of that full-piece documentary. So here we go with Cleansed Land. This is the results.
The atmosphere was volatile 2 years ago. Shedding of blood was the order of the day.
They cut my brother into pieces. Actually, I cannot even grab how they did it, but in fact, it's a painful thing to me. They started cutting the feet. They shot the leg here, and the leg was broken. And they used a cutlass to cut the head and another part, and they cut here too. In fact, all the body.
Nobody felt secure in this town.
This one is a tribal war. It's a tribal conflict. If they see me, they have to kill me because they will say future leaders that they will get up and also grow and also attack them.
Women and children were greatly affected.
The children see this girl came and collected 50 pesos now. Yesterday evening I didn't sell. This month I didn't sell. Where will I get and give it to them? And they made a curfew to run away. If the bus is coming self, they will sack us. Go and sleep. And they are breaking. We say we should go and sleep. So we beg the Aban to release the curfew for us, for our children to eat.
Police and military personnel took over the town to protect lives and property. It was a bloody land then. But now, the wind of peace is blowing.
Those who were fighting with, that was the Kunkumbers. They have come back. And we are greeting, responding, laughing, spending, marketing, all together. We are now friends.
With the land now cleansed and the past put behind them, the people of Nangpanduri have sworn to never again let any blood flow in their once deadly town.
Anybody who dares initiate any fight, we will fight him, the government will fight him, and the gods of our land will fight him. That is my promise, that never again will this happen.
After weeks of investigating the killings and distractions in this beautiful town of Nangpanduri, all because of a disagreement over a parcel of land, I came up with a documentary titled Bloody Land. Nangpanduri Chief David Kansong says the Bloody Land documentary compelled them to end the killings and the distractions.
In fact, that was something that gingered me up.
You mean the documentary?
Yeah, the documentary. The Bloody Land, I said, I have to refute this thing. I have to get this title off of Nangpanduri, because there are other explosive areas. And for Nangpanduri to be chosen as a bloody land, it didn't go down well with me. I said, okay, I won't talk, but I will act. When there is absolute peace, then those who titled us the bloody land, they will be quick to change it to another title that will be better.
The Nangpanduri chief was not the only one who felt ashamed of the content of the Bloody Land documentary. Some opinion leaders expressed similar concerns. Simon Nyamon is the immediate past assemblyman at Nangpanduri.
We're touched with the caption, the Bloody Land Nangpanduri. We looked at Boku, Yendi, where they had similar classes, but their play was not given such caption, but we had it. And in fact, looking at it, the youth saw that if the caption should continue to be like that and the committee is like that, it means that there wouldn't be any development in the area. Because everybody, when you travel and you mention that you are coming from Nangpanduri, oh, the Bloody Land. It means that for here, everybody is just out to kill. And we're really sad. So when the documentary played, we thought it wise to see if there could be peace and the caption be removed. It really helped in that direction.
They must be united, and you must tolerate others' views too. If someone brings the opinion, you shouldn't tell the person that opinion is not good, but you should really tell the person that, okay, if this is your suggestion, then this is mine too.
We need to go on peace campaigns talk to our parents who have not gone to school, those who don't know the effects of conflict.
I'm proud to be sitting here right now, knowing that Seth Kwame Boateng did this and got this results.
You make me really feel important. Why?
Oh, Charlie, you are. Well, you don't know. You are. Seriously. I mean, for the chief to even say that, I mean, we got this tag and I decided to act.
Yes.
Because, you know, then he recognized that, yes, we have a problem. We're not just fighting the name they put on us, but let's fix it.
Yes. And they fixed it. And I'm so happy. You know, when they were fighting, I told you schools were closed down. And those that were not closed, the student population drastically reduced. A school where the population was 700 came down to 70. Yes. Wow. I went back to the same school and now they are back. The population has gone up. And the Bimoba, the student from Bimoba and the Konkumba, they sit in the same class, the same desk. And when you enter, you wouldn't know that this person is from Konkumba, this person is from Bimoba. In the past, when they were fighting, they were even divided
in the class.
But now they are sitting together.
Wow. Wow. Yeah. I can't wait to watch the full piece, which airs this evening at 6:30. That's part 1. Yeah. And then there's a part 2 that airs tomorrow. Exactly. But there's also something brewing in Nankpanduri. No, this is Nankpanduri in Bumprugu. That's where, you know, the same tree.
Exactly. And you know, interestingly, from Nankpanduri to Bunkrugu, it's less than an hour drive.
Okay.
And the Jaffa Gate and the Jamon Gate we have in Bunkrugu, we have the same thing in Nankpanduri. We did Brothers Hatua a few weeks ago, that they were not talking, they were fighting, they were killing each other, they were not ready to settle their differences. And something is happening now.
Yeah.
For the first time in so many years, the Brothers Hatua decided to come together, sit and talk. What is interesting about what happened last Friday was they have realized that people outside Bunkrugu are those who instigate them to fight. So they have vowed to never again allow third parties. In security studies, we call them shadow parties. They have interest in the conflict. They wouldn't want it to end for a number of reasons. One, because they supply them ammunition, because they are gaining from it politically, everything. So they wouldn't want this to end. And they have realized that those people are those who have been pushing them to fight. So they have said never again. So Saturday there was a football match.
Yeah.
They formed one team, the Jamon Gate and the Jaffa Gate, they formed one team and they played with the security men in Bunkrugu. Yesterday, they were in Nankpanduri to meet the Nankpanduri chief. They are discussing blood burial. And blood burial is they sacrifice a number of animals. Live animals, they'll cut them into 2. So cow, goat, sheep, fowl, they will just cut them alive. Yeah, live ones, they'll cut them into 2 and perform some rituals. After this ritual,
that's it.
That's it. If you attempt to foment any trouble, you'll be killed by the gods.
Wow.
So they are nearing that, and I'm so happy.
Congratulations to you.
Oh, no, it's a teamwork.
Because when you follow a story and you get this kind of results, I mean, that's it. I think it's not for anything that you're a journalist of the year, honestly.
Oh, my
All right, so Seth, we'll leave it here for now. We'll watch the full piece at 6:30, Cleansed Land, this evening.
Thank you, Mama V.
Yeah. May God continue to use you.
Amen. Amen.
All right, stay with us. Today is World Poetry Day. It's also World Down Syndrome Day. But first, we'll tackle the poetry. I've got 2 amazing gentlemen. You will love them here on the show today.
Forgotten. I feel sorrow. Now a deep breath from my lungs that sees all the pain from what I have become. I sat there and cried with a dozen forget-me-nots, but the forgetful have never forgot. But now I see with my eyes. I feel with my hands that coil around anger. I touch it and it feels like silk to me. I come closer and let it take me. It invites me with that evil sound. I love it, so I embrace it. I become the insecure magma I criticize, not oblige, and that I never wanted to be, me. I still kiss it, and to me it smells good, for I have no things to give my passion to, but what I am now made of. A boiling hot kettle with temper, it will rise, so I cannot meet with my mind. Me and good cross paths, we glare, but we stare, frightened of what we have been, not begin. But still we shake hands, still remembering that we're enemies, still not friends, but to begin. This is the start, not my heart or my part. I'm still trying to forget and I recommend, but there's one more thing I need to say before I end. To start anew, I said I grew, but I had already knew that the forgetful have never forgot.
First person coming up, she's been doing this a very long time and she's only 12 years old. Put your hands together, make a lot of noise for Miss Popcorn. Clap, 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 clap.